Discussion that has caused so many problems, and it's between these two generations, Gen Z and boomers. Just overall workplace, work ethics, style, life balance, whatever it is, seem to struggle to agree on things. We're gonna be watching Gen Z and boomers talking about work-life balance, whatever it is about work stuff. Let's just get right into it.
What misconceptions do you think people have about the way your generation works?
Well, I think the easy one is Gen Zers can be seen as lazy or not willing to work as hard.
And that technology is doing all the work for us, which I don't think is the case. Kind of like a get in, get out mentality of like, I'm just here to get money and I don't care about anything else. I think it's just a little bit of a pushback against like companies that ask for a lot more work for the same amount of pay.
I don't feel like Gen Zers are lazy at all. I think they're full of ambition, but it's just in a different way.
Okay.
It's maybe more myopic. I don't know, like,
Yeah.
not what's good for the company, but what works for me.
The boomer generation and older people tended to place more emphasis on work and position and promotions and those kinds of things.
I think the work-life balance is a little different now. And we were like growing up, we were able to see that in our parents and grandparents and just how much they worked and how much stress that they were under. And I think a lot of us just don't want the pressure of that.
I think, you see, he made a good point there, because that's kind of how I view it, right? It's not I look at that and be like, oh, I don't ever want to work hard. I look at that and I want to work hard into something that I actually give a fuck about. I've seen people with my own eyes, my own parents, aunts, uncles, cousins, whatever, work so hard for places that they hate. They hate, but they have to do what they have to do. If I'm in a position where I don't have to do that, I'm not going to do that.
I believe loyalty exists in the corporate world.
Fuck no.
Maybe less so in this day and age. Nowadays, it very much feels like it's corporate greed.
I think Gen Z looks at layoffs as a lot more of an evil. You know, why can't that company be loyal to these employees?
Okay.
And I think boomers look at layoffs as, we've got a business to run. If we're not solvent, if we don't get our expenses under control, we're not going to be around to allow anybody to have any job.
But that's okay. So bro, that's where the loyalty comes in, right? I was laid off from my job. I worked there 2 years, whatever. If I'm gonna look at all the people there that were laid off, I deserved to get laid off 100%. And honestly, I would have volunteered to get laid off. There are people there that have worked 10 plus years there since I was a little ass kid. They don't deserve to get laid off. At least have the decency to put seniority up like higher on the scale, and if it really needs to, then obviously it would trickle down into it. But there's a lot of companies that don't care. They don't give a fuck if you work there for 15 years or for 2 years or whatever. It don't matter. It doesn't matter how hard you work. At the end of the day, you're a number, you're a body. Not even just in my experience. I've experienced my father, my uncles, all these people, whether it's in corporate jobs, warehouse jobs, retail, whatever it is, get laid off, bro.
In the most unfiltered, uncensored way possible.
Oh.
What's the worst thing about my generation?
Okay. She's trying to bite her tongue a little bit.
This is no offense to anyone in specific. It's very hard to get through to some baby boomers. They can be very, very hard-headed, and they're not willing to acclimate to this new generation. The ones I've interacted with don't see that other people can work differently, live their life differently, and thrive. They just think my ideas are so absurd.
From my personal experiences, boomer generation, whatever you want to call it, just older people. And who knows, maybe Gen Z will get like this in the future, who knows. Why are y'all so close-minded? It's not even just, all right, y'all close-minded, it is what it is. But when someone offers a new idea, a new concept, a new way of thinking, they take it personal as an attack towards them. Like as if I just slapped their moms and slept with their sister. Like, yes, maybe I do want to do that, but at the same time, I'm not going to, and I didn't do it. I don't get that whole concept. Why do y'all take that shit so personally? Something that has nothing to do with you, y'all somehow make it so personal and make it this whole attack thing. And then the first reaction is to try to come back and say something that's just diminishing the other person. There's plenty of people at Gen Z like that as well. Don't get that messed up. But for some reason, a lot of people, because at the end of the day, it's just a character trait, right? It's not necessarily, oh, this generation is just like this. But more people have that character trait within that generation. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the way y'all parents brought you up and then their parents brought them, you know what I'm saying? Like that whole cycle. I don't know what it is. Y'all and new ideas, bro. If I were up to y'all, if I were up to some of y'all, bro, I can't even say some of the things that I want to say on this camera, but it is what it is, bro. I don't know if there's any baby boomers or boomers watching this, but if there is, I would assume you're a lot more open-minded because you're watching me. Leave in the comments about what you feel about anything I said. And I'm assuming there's a lot more Gen Z people. How y'all feel about boomers, baby boomers, etc. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. This video is going up today on Saturday, right? So I will talk to you guys all the way back on Sunday. Love y'all, appreciate y'all, talk to y'all in a bitski, and